Everyone, this is Carl Taylor with Midwest Athletics. Tonight, we are here with class of 24 athlete Gabriel Winowhich from four-star athlete from Detroit Country Day. Hey, Gabe, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good, Mr. Taylor. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. We're here to interview you because you just committed within the last month to Rutgers University. I want to say congratulations on committing to the Scarlet Knights. How was the recruiting process for you, throughout the last year or so?
Yeah, the recruiting process for me was, I guess, a little bit unique, and it started a little bit early, and I think it was exciting. It was nice to go around with my dad and visit all the schools and just see everything, and at times it was obviously stressful, and
Yeah.
it is what it is, but I enjoyed it, and I think it was cool to branch out and meet all these coaches and have the honor to talk to them so much. So, I'm very grateful for it, obviously.
Yeah, and you're one of the few guys from the Midwest that I see right now that's committed to Rutgers, and it's great that they are, committing the Midwest hard and getting commits like yourself there. How was that time spent with your dad? Well, how much fun was that? Did you guys, get a little bit more bonding than you ever had in the past?
In a way, I guess, yeah. The last time I was spending nights in hotels room with him on a consistent basis was like 10U baseball. So it was definitely, it was very nice. And
Yeah,
every weekend or so we'd go out and visit some great place. So
yeah.
that was great. That was definitely a really big bonus out of it for sure.
That's awesome. What separated Rutgers from the rest of the college? I've traveled around the nation, and I actually my little stick when I'm traveling is to visit colleges. Like my real job is, slinging software, but I try to visit colleges, just to kind of look at their campuses. I've seen some beautiful campuses. What is, separated Rutgers? What made you want to choose them?
Yeah, so honestly, the Rutgers was kind of just the obvious choice right from the start. I remember my first FaceTime with Coach Shiano and Coach Arik, and honestly, they kind of spoiled my recruitment process because after I talked to them, any other time I'd get down to the coach, I'd just be like, it just wasn't the same. And I
Yeah.
guess right from the start, I visited Rutgers 4 times, a lot more than any other school, and every time I just wanted to get back. And I think just the coaches and the culture that they really have going on was it just made it really really easy for me. Nothing really compared, at least in my opinion.
Right, right. And that's I think that's a key from a lot of recruits is when you're going through the recruiting process, how well you get to know the coaches, how well you feel on campus. And it sounds like you really felt comfortable with them, and really felt like home when you're with them. And that's great to hear, because coach has been that Rutgers before, NFL before, and so he knows kids, he knows athletes, he knows what he wants, and he always typically builds a good program. So that's great that he's got another stud coming out of Michigan, coming there. So have you talked to any other recruits in your class to try to get them to join you? In New Jersey?
Um, in New Jersey, no, but I guess like on visits,
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. No, but even now, just over like social media, kids are reaching out to me, and of course, I'll reach out to them. And
yeah.
I'm always very straightforward and honest with them. Obviously, I think it's the greatest place, but I just let them know just how it is. And a lot of kids obviously are going to be very interested in that. So, of course, I've
Yeah.
been doing my best and I've been talking with kids. So,
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
All right. What do you like to do in your spare time? Who is Gabe Winowich? Some people and the Rutgers fans, tell them who a little bit about yourself and who you are that for those who don't know you.
Yeah, I would say a big part of me, which I guess I don't know, but it sounds stereotypical, but is lifting weights. And my dad was actually used to be the head strength coach at Eastern Michigan. So ever since I've been like 8, 9, I've been in the gym, and my older brother and his friends, my friends. So I spend just about every day of the week in there one way or another. So, and that's always been a huge thing for me, just working out with my brother, working out with my dad and my friends. So in my spare time, I'm usually either just like napping or I do like to cook or I'm working out.
Oh,
So
really?
about it. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, you know what? Cooking is very essential when you get to the college ranks because the fact is you're not home anymore. Mom can make you the meals. So definitely, if you know a few meals, that's going to help you out down the road for sure. And I know that you're a weight room warrior. I mean, I've known your dad quite a bit. For those who don't know, I know Gabriel since he played his JV football at St. Regis, which
Yeah.
is a local Catholic school, and in the Catholic youth program, and watched him progress over the years. And I just knew that he was going to be something special, especially when he chose to go to Detroit Country Day and playing, football and seeing your freshman year. I believe you guys went to the state championship, right? You scored a touchdown in that game. I mean, you've just been an animal. I mean, from the combines you put up, what you've been out doing on the field. I've heard much more people, talking about you, like, who's this Gabe Winowhich? And I say, well, you wait until he gets, wait until he starts getting in the rock more and more. And your sophomore, your junior, you really prove, the type of kid you are. And spare time, yeah, it's amazing what you guys are doing, lifting weights. And your dad, like you said, was a strength coordinator. What's been your favorite game so far that you played in high school?
Um, I don't know. I mean, the state championship was awesome, but
Yep.
I mean, I was a freshman on that team, and I wouldn't say that was the most fun for me. Obviously, winning it was, but I'd say the actual course of the game. Actually, this year we played Michigan Collegiate, who was a
Yes.
really tough physical team, and that game came down to the wire. It was actually really exciting. It was we were down or we were up 7 and they marched the ball all the way down to our 10 on the final play to score, and we were stuffed like a half-yard short, and they called the guy short. And
Oh,
that game was fun. Yeah, there was 0 time left when that play
yeah.
happened, so we weren't even sure if he was in, and then they called him out, and everyone was running around. So that game was a lot of fun. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. What's the camaraderie you guys have at Detroit Country Day? Explain that to me with your coaches and your teammates that you have there. How special is to play for the Country Day?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's a very unique place, and I mean, I love it so much, and just everybody, there's no bullying or anything like that. And I know people just say that, but everybody just gets along so well, freshmen through seniors. And my offensive coordinator is actually my advisor, and all the kids hang out in there, all grades, and it's just everybody's so close, and it's awesome. I mean, I've loved it so much. And Coach McLean, just the program that he's built, like at Country Day, it's second to none, and it's been awesome. So it's just everybody's so close, and I'm really grateful for it for sure.
That's great. Coach McLean, I know him and met him a few times, and he's a class act guy when I met him, and always offered me the facilities there are great. I mean, second to none in most cases when you got your own indoor facility. The education is superb. So you're confident kids coming out of there, they're going to do well at your program because they're prepared.
Yeah.
You talk about coach. Who's been your mentor or someone you've looked up, either through the recruiting process or since you've been playing football? Who is that special person that, if you have one, that that's been in your life that you think that's helped you get to this point in your life?
Yeah. I mean, there's way more than I could ever say, but I think my like number one would have to be my dad, and obviously he played college football, and just ever since I was born, like it's just been football, watching it, playing it with my brother, and even
Mm-hmm.
playing like video games with my brother, playing football when I was like 5, and I guess just all the fun that's been built up there, and just how much they both pushed me to just be so successful. And I mean, I'm really appreciate just everything that they've done, all the time that they've spent on me. So I would definitely have to say my dad and my brother. And I was never forced to play football, but of course it was kind of pushed growing up, and
Yeah.
just so very happy about it because I mean, that's my whole life. So it's been
Yeah. Well, it's worked out for you, and it's worked out in a great way. Now you got your senior year coming up. What are you looking forward to? This coming fall.
hopefully great things. So obviously, goal is a state championship and just do as best as our team's capable. So we have a lot of players to replace, and I know we will, but I'm really excited. We've already had some workouts and just throwing the ball around, and I'm really excited for next year. We'll see.
All right. Well, as we close, what's something that Rutgers fans should know about you? Gabriel Winowhich from Detroit Country Day here in Detroit, Michigan area. What should they know about you?
I don't know. I guess I'm really just like a straightforward person. I don't know. Football is really everything to me, and just working out, and I do love to cook. So I always like to tell people that, but do that a lot. I don't know. I mean, I'm just so excited to get to campus. I was texting coach yesterday. Like, it's weird I have to wait a whole year. Like, I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You know, today's athletes are actually committing and when your dad and myself recruited, we didn't commit into January.
Yeah.
And back in those days, D1 players didn't commit into that late months as well. So it's interesting to see kids committing their junior year and preparing, have to wait a whole year, but you will do well. And all I can say is, as you finish your senior year, just enjoy it. Enjoy with your buddies. You never get it back. A lot of those guys, I'm sure you've known for a long time. And so just really enjoy yourself, because when you get to Rutgers, it's going to be fun and it's
Yeah.
going to be exciting. And you may have the coaches make you want to cook for them.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot. We appreciate the time, and good luck. And hopefully we'll see you in the fall again, one of your games this year, if not regular season in the playoff. So thank you, Gabriel Winowhich, and have a blessed day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Taylor. You too.